Humans are a special breed of existence, aren't we? With our capabilities to think logically, or at least with our abilities to rationalize circumstances with a sense of reason that is beyond that of other sentient beings inhabiting this planet, you'd assume we wouldn't be having the health and moral complications we see so prevalently today. For thousands of years, humans have been fighting against hunger, infectious diseases, war, and the outright brutal elements of nature which we as first world citizens have the pleasure of not having to deal with. I must say though, driving to the grocery store in your heated or air-conditioned vehicle to pick up your soy milk and tofu when it's sprinkling outside is quite a bitch to deal with. And don't get me started on having to wait an extra 2 minutes for my damn French fries at Burger King when I have a mid-afternoon craving for an Impossible Burger with fries. The resiliency required to live in today's society compared to those of our ancestors, say about 1,000 years ago, is definitely much more stronger today if you consider being a snowflake bitch a sign of true strength. Point being, it's hard for a person to appreciate all the things we take for granted today. Freedom, food, electricity, shelter, water, air conditioning, PlayStations, The Sopranos, Jennifer Lopez's incredible ass. Dear Lord, God bless that woman. I must say we even take our families for granted at times, or at least in moments we have with them while they are still here with us. It should be of no surprise to anyone that the common deaths of our ancestors are not the common deaths of today. Heart disease, brain diseases, diabetes, cancer, and obesity are among some of the most common types of deaths today. I'll be the first to admit that I have had family members who have died of these diseases or are currently sick with these diseases. Some people say it's sad to watch their family members die of these diseases, and I would agree, but let's be honest here. It's more frustrating than anything. It's frustrating because we love our families and we don't want to see them go through unnecessary pain and sickness due to conditioned habits they're unwilling or psychologically incapable of changing. We also don't want them to contribute to the atrocities of the animal enslavement business, also known as the animal agriculture business, because it's just outright insidious. Some people would say watching a family member kill themselves with food is like watching an alcoholic drink themselves to death. I must say that I disagree. I say it's more like watching an alcoholic drink themselves into a high level of inebriation, so much so that they think it's a great idea to get behind the wheel of their car and eventually kill an innocent child and themselves in the process of their drunken negligence. Wait a second. How the hell does a drunken asshole who kills an innocent child and themselves compare to a person who is killing themselves with food? Well, the common individual who is killing themselves with food is also killing thousands of innocent animals in the process as well. Did I just compare an animal to a human? No, I just compared two needless injustices that occur regularly on a global scale, except the one is socially acceptable and occurs by the trillions each year, and it's actually occurring right now as I speak or as you're watching this video, and no one even bats an eye. And the other injustice occurs nowhere near as frequently, yet when it does happen, it's instantly seen as a tragedy. So what do? Do we just sit back and allow this to happen? Do we try to inform our family by making compassionate and informative YouTube videos? Do we talk to them in a sincere manner to show them we care? Do we just ignore them and let them die while taking down more innocent sentient beings with them and damaging our planet that much more? So many questions, yet so little answers to resolve this issue. What can someone do when dealing with non-vegan family members? Love them. Be there for them. Be consistent with the logical stance of veganism. Be persistent with the values it stands for and be forceful with what the truth is. The truth is, these animals do not deserve to be exploited and treated as commodities. The truth is that animal flesh and animal secretions are not meant and are bad for human consumption. The message needs to be expressed in a respectful and polite manner that will hopefully plant the seeds of making your family members better people, physiologically and psychologically. Shying away from these interactions when presented with an opportunity to show the truth to the people closest to you is not the most effective way of influencing humanity in moving in the correct direction. The evolution of the human psyche can be a dark bitch or difficult to navigate, to understand, and it's extremely confusing at times, but we need this change to happen, and it can start easily in your own home. I hope you guys were able to take a few bits of truth from this video. I encourage you to share this video with all your family members and friends, whether they are vegan or not. And that's about all I have for you right now. I hope you are all able to take the proper steps into helping people, helping the planet, and helping the animals. Please know I appreciate every single one of you. Please feel free to do any of the 3 things you see behind me if you haven't already. I'm the Natural Hulkster. I want to thank you all for watching, and please stay tuned for the next one.